Welcome back to ITSC 1316, and in this video we will be covering the topic of discovering and mounting NFS and SMB shares. This is a relatively easy process even via terminal connection because of the tools we can use to find them and then add them with very few commands to remember, and they also use ones we have used before. To start off, we need to do a few things before logging in. The first thing we need to do is to import a pre-built virtual machine that is running some NFS and SMB shares already that we can connect to and use for this demonstration. So you will open your VM Workstation 12 and go to the top left and click Open and go to C:/cybersecurity/ITSC1316/lab IPA with LDAP and NFS folder. And inside that folder, click on the virtual machine file and click Open. Now, before we power on our virtual machines, we need to change the network settings on both VMs so that they will work with each other. The lab IPA server was set up with the 192.168.4.0/24 network, so we will need to move it and our normal virtual machine to a virtual network with that IP scheme. To do that, we will right-click each virtual machine and go to Settings, or you can click on the virtual machine and then click Edit Virtual Machine Settings. Once in there, go to Network Adapter, select Custom, and make sure it says VMnet8 NAT. Now you can power on both virtual machines. You'll get a message that asks if you moved or copied the lab IPA, so just select Copied. You might also get a message you can't find the VM, but you can go to the folder containing the VM and select the file and it will start fine. Now that both virtual machines are started, we can begin the lab. The first thing to do in the lab is to install the NFS-utils. We need to be logged into the root account on our virtual machine and make sure we are connected to the network. Now we open a terminal window and run the command yum install NFS-utils. You'll have to hit Y to confirm, and after a minute or so it will finish installing. Now we need to make sure that we can connect and talk to the lab IPA virtual machine. So let's ping the VM by typing ping 192.168.4.200. If it works, then you are good to go. If not, you might need to recheck your network settings. So now we can see what NFS shares are available on 192.168.4.200. So we run the command show mount -e 192.168.4.200. So we should see three shares, /home/LDAP, /data, and /SRV/NFS. Now we can go ahead and mount the NFS shares to our machine by typing mount space 192.168.4.200:/space/mount. Next, we can confirm they are there by a couple of ways. We can run ls /mount or mount pipe grep mnt. Finally, we can run the command we just ran before, and it will tell us it is already mounted. You can see the output of all three commands on the screen now. Now we will work with SMB shares, and to do that, we need to install the CIFS-utils and Samba-client. To do that, we will run the yum install CIFS-utils space Samba-client command all in one line. Once again, you will need to confirm the install by pressing Y. Once it's installed, we need to find out what SMB shares are available on the 192.168.4.200 machine. To do that, we will use the SMB client command. The command is SMB client -L 192.168.4.200. It will prompt you for root's password, which must match the other machine, which is set to capitalized ITSC 1316. This will show what SMB shares it has. Now that we know what shares it has, we need to mount the one we want to our machine. You can mount the directories using the mount-t cifs-o guest //192.168.4.200/data/mnt. To confirm this, you can run the mount pipe grep CIFS command, which is displayed on the screen now, showing that the CIFS has been mounted.